welcome to Eye on Gainesville, and Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Katil Feltz. The new year, of course, means a new Gainesville City Council, a new mayor, and lots of new projects. In just a few moments, we're going to talk with the council members about their plans and their strategy for 2010. But first, the latest news in our city. Gainesville's longtime police chief and friend to everyone, Frank Hooper, retired at the end of December after 32 years of service to the city of Gainesville. Chief Hooper was surrounded by hundreds of friends, co-workers, and family members in a community reception at the Civic Center. His contributions to the police department and law enforcement across the nation will be long remembered. Hooper's childhood friend and co-worker, Deputy Chief Jane Nichols, was named as the interim chief. She will serve while a nationwide search is conducted for Hooper's replacement. The 51st annual Mayor's Motorcade was a great success. Gifts were donated from the community and the city to be given to patients in mental health hospitals across the state. Gainesville's gifts go to patients at the regional hospital in Rome, Georgia. A financial donation was also made to Avita for mental health patients in our community. The city celebration singers and students from Fair Street Elementary School entertained the crowd gathered for the motorcade, and no Christmas send-off would be complete without the jolly old elf himself, St. Nick. Special thanks to the Gainesville Hall County Community Service Center and the Senior Life Center for hosting the event each year. Also during the holidays, dozens of children received a special surprise from the Gainesville Police Department. The 8th annual Shop with a Cop, sponsored by the school resource officers, provided Christmas presents for students who might have gone without. The special day is made possible each year by all the good people at the Gainesville Walmart. 2010 will most likely be another tough year for the Gainesville City Council as they work to make decisions about keeping costs down and services up. Joining me now to talk about the council's strategy is our brand new mayor, Ruth Bruner. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year to you.
Thanks.
So excited to be sitting here with you today, a brand new mayor, which I think in a brand new year. So just brand new ideas and just a refreshing start, I guess you could say.
Thanks. So it's the first month of the new decade also too. So it's just exciting. It's always fun to start a new year and have projects to look forward to.
You are in politics, have been with the Gainesville City Council for several years now. Before that, served on the Board of Education. So you're not new to politics, and you grew up with it too, didn't you?
I did. I've always been pretty comfortable with politics and government. My father was in the Senate in South Carolina. I also served on the City Council in Rock Hill, South Carolina. My brother's in the Senate in South Carolina, and I was just always very involved with campaigns and government and real interested. So it's been a kind of a natural thing for me to do.
And your mom couldn't be here with us today, but give a shout out to Mom if you want to.
That's right. I will. Hi, Mama, and we'll send you a video of the ceremony this morning in the meeting.
Well, I know that she and your family are very proud of you. And I say politics, and I use that word kind of loosely because my experience with the Gainesville City Council has been that it's a lot more than politics. And the council is so great at putting that stuff aside and really trying to make some hard decisions for the residents of the city of Gainesville. Last year, a really tough year because of the economy. And you made some statements in your speech earlier about what your plans are and your vision and just growing Gainesville forward.
We're a city that invites entrepreneurship and industry. We're a business-friendly city. We're environmentally conscious and want to be more and more of a green city. We're a diverse city and we celebrate our diversity. We will continue to find ways to engage all of our citizens in the full life of the city. But there are things we need to do to move Gainesville forward. These will require dynamic leadership from the mayor and the city council, as well as public and private partnerships. I'd like to briefly mention just 3 of these. 1, we need to put Gainesville on the map and become better known outside of our region. We need to exert some regional leadership to make Gainesville and Hall County a retail, restaurant, and tourism hub, just as we already are a major medical hub for the region. Now that we're putting our tourism and Main Street programs in-house, we can market and brand Gainesville in a way it's not been possible to do before. Speaking of Main Street, I encourage everyone who's interested in making downtown more vibrant and viable to become a member of the Main Street program. You don't have to own a business or own a property on the square or in downtown to be a member. We encourage everybody who has an interest in this to become involved, and that's part of a public and private partnership. Number 2, a related need to downtown is renewed emphasis on housing in downtown, including Midtown. We can't really have a healthy, viable downtown until we have people living full-time downtown. We need some leadership to encourage developers to build condos and other housing, and to encourage property owners to develop lofts in the top floors of their buildings. I envision at least part of Midtown being a lifelong community, a walk-in community where there are different housing options and where people can access restaurants, shopping, theaters, and other amenities on foot. We are laying the groundwork for this to happen, but we'll need public and private partnerships to make it a reality. Number 3, we need to make access to the lake a reality for more of our citizens and visitors alike. We need to seriously explore the possibility of establishing restaurants and activity centers on the lake, as well as access to boats and shuttle services from the lake into town. Also relating to the lake, I'd like to see the council spearhead a community-wide effort to stabilize and improve the Olympic venue on Clarksbridge Road. This site is considered perhaps the best in the country for kayak, canoeing, and rowing events. It's a jewel and an asset that we must develop and put to use and not allow to deteriorate. I'm sure the city is up to the challenges that I've outlined in the 3 points. I thank the council again for giving me the opportunity to serve. As mayor of Gainesville, I'm grateful for your support, and I'm open to your ideas. I'm energized, exhilarated, and eager to meet the challenges ahead, and I'm looking forward to 2 exciting years together. Thank you.
Mayor, tell us how you came up with some of the ideas that you're proposing the council work on for the next couple of years.
Well, it's really an outgrowth of things we've been doing for a long time, trying to get things started in Midtown, looking at bringing housing into the downtown area, including Midtown, looking at greenways and walking areas and lifelong communities, and then also just looking at the access to the lake and the Olympic venues, the things we've been talking about but needed to kind of be pushed to the forefront and brought to a new level.
What do you think are going to be we're talking about a year where we just mentioned earlier, very little money. Mm-hmm. Are these the kind of projects that we need a lot of money to complete?
Well, we probably need a lot of public and private partnerships and some private investments to make some of these things really work. We're laying the groundwork for the Midtown stuff by doing the Greenway and building a bridge over Jessie Jewell and looking for a hotel to come to the City View Center area. And we're laying the groundwork, but we're going to need some private investors to get excited and work with us to develop some of these areas.
And you mentioned the Olympic venue because there are so many people in the community who have worked on that since the Olympics, now 14 years ago, since we're in 2010, 14 years ago. The groups that have been out there have managed to keep it alive and to keep it going. The city's worked in the area of maintenance. So I think we're just really talking about some really promotion and pushing that forward and even more volunteers.
Right. The groups have done a great job, but they have limited resources and limited time because they're volunteers, and like you said, the city and the county do some maintenance out there, but we don't have the impetus and the push and the resources to bring it to the next level, which we really need to, because it's an untapped resource and a wonderful asset to the community and to this whole region that could bring all kinds of tourism and economic development to this county and this city.
The mayor gets to serve on so many different boards and committees. Certainly your work is cut out for you for the next couple of years. What will you try to do as and you're familiar with all of those boards as you've worked with them over the years as a council member, but how will you try to become involved in what they're working on?
Well, I just think that they're all very important, especially economic development. A lot of the committees have to do with economic development and with bringing industry and business and maintaining contacts with the existing industries and business. And so it's just very important for us to have a big presence in that and just have Gainesville's interests being in the forefront of all those organizations.
Well, certainly we know the next couple of years will keep you busy. We'll talk to you many times during your term as mayor. Look forward to that. What a great event today to see our other council members sworn in, and then to have Ms. Figueres pass the gavel to you. I think she wanted to pass it on. I'm pretty sure she did.
I think she did. She's done a great job, but she's put her whole heart and soul into it and spent a lot of time, and I think she's ready for a little rest and a little bit of relaxation after 2 hard years.
Well, certainly we know you'll do a great job just kind of picking it up and moving forward.
All right, thank you so much.
Look forward to working with you.
Thank you.